Alright guys, what is up? It is Jump 5 Start J here. As you all can see here, actually I'm gonna go through these real quick. So it's just a fucking nostalgia for you. This profile picture I took from somebody's profile when I used to be on Discord. This one I took from the Halloween Inferno fan film, which is my favorite one. Probably gonna unblur it and make it a profile picture, a banner for my Facebook or something. Cause I took this off my PC, but yeah, I screenshotted like the fan film and got the best pictures of Michael Myers. This is a Pinterest picture. I'm gonna probably unblur that too. This is the OG Michael Myers picture. This is one of my all-time favorites because this is the one I used when I first made a Discord account. Okay, now let's get into before we get into the screenshots, I'm gonna just let y'all know this is my final debunk video. If no one fucking believes the shit I show them, and the things I tell about the shit I show them, then I really don't care because I'm tired of making debunk videos. Nobody's actually gonna give me the benefit of the doubt and say I actually made an effort at fucking debunking my fucking allegations. So this goes for Detonator and anybody else to watch this fucking video. You don't believe me? I don't give a fuck. But hopefully this is a final. Hopefully this is the pinnacle. Hopefully this is the final thing I have to do to get Detonator to fuck off. If he doesn't fuck off, then well, I don't know. I'm still figuring that out. Anyway, first one. This was August 3rd, 2024. So this was like right when I first got with Ruby Cherry, now known as Crystal, in my life. So this dude Timber. So this girl Vixen I dated. Before I met Ruby Cherry, I dated Vixen, and apparently this dude Timber was mad at me because I supposedly cheated on Vixen. I was like, no, I chose fucking Ruby Cherry over Vixen. Because Ruby Cherry was in the friend group with Vixen, and then she left the friend group, and yeah. A lot of people don't know this, but the first confrontation me and Ruby Cherry had, she did not want to date me. We met in Igor World. That is where we met, in the server Igor World. I met her through Katie and Flames. Katie Flames told me there's a hot brunette in there. I was like, oh, there is? And I went in the server and seen her on there, and I was like, I added her, and she never added me back. And I never thought all these fucking days later, me and her would be dating again. We went back and forth a lot, but yeah. And the second screenshot, this is so this screenshot is based off the time that I was in the packing industry a lot. I wasn't packing, I was just spectating and shit. This girl Morning, apparently was dating this person named YKO Gunner, and I said hi, and then she said, N-word, go away. And then I said hi, mom, because this was actually my online mom, because yeah, I still did that weird shit. Elijah was a good friend till he backstabbed me. So something you might not know about this is this says. Actually, hold on, give me a second. Something you might know is so SB Jumpstart. That was gonna be my username, but SB Dopestar came back and told me to take SB out because SB was like a bad thing to try to not claim. So I took it out, but this was 2024. And hold on, give me a second. I don't know when this was. I had to crop it because there was somebody's face I'm not gonna show on here for their privacy. A lot of fan films. Yeah, we were talking about fan films. This dude was a huge Michael Myers fan, so I was talking to him a lot. And people were going around saying I was a pedo, and I was like, I'm not 18. He said, you're not 18 though, and I said, I know, right? So yeah. Um, and then the next one. This is the weird. This is the very weird bad shit. So this dude Omega, who was at the time a huge Marilyn Manson and Michael Myers fan, me and him were good friends until he found out I was dating Ruby Cherry, and then he literally, as the screenshot says, I'm going to effing RAPE you, Michael, like you threatened to RAPE all of those in the past before. I can debunk this right now. I never did that. I never once said I was going to do that to a girl. Um, because that's crossing the line. Now I can yell and scream at them, but I'm not gonna fucking go that far. Cause, yeah, that's a bad thing that went around a lot by other people on this app that I was in VCs with. I heard they were gonna do something to the girl, and I never once said this. So, he was threatening me, and this dude's fucking schizo. One minute he's your friend, the next minute he's fucking schizo, being weird and shit. Um, um, and then the last thing I have on him is, Michael, the games are over. We're coming for you. The war has begun. We want your blood. Dude is trying to be a fantasy character from a fucking movie. Crazy. I just looked at that shit and just was like, I don't care. And now we get to the Ruby Chanel. Before I get to this, I am gonna put it out there. The only reason I'm convinced that she did this was because she was tired of me cheating. Um, and that's the reason that she, got with all those other ones behind my back, because she was tired of me cheating. So this girl Sora was dating Vasto, who's the dude that Ruby's replying to in the second message. They apparently met within a group chat I added to, because yeah, Sora was starting some shit with me or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But I'm not really worried about this. There's not really anything much here. This is the part. You got Michael. He cheated. LMAO. Quit fucking talking to me. So, I will admit, I did cheat. At this point in time, I did cheat on her. Multiple times, actually, and I regret it. But yeah, she was constantly trying to get with other dudes because I cheated on her. And I kind of do respect that, because if I were her, I'd do the same thing. And then next, so I was in Luke's server, and someone like pulled my shit, and I said, yo, someone doxed me, and there's a rule called no doxing in the server, right? Because Luke had a specific rule. Number one rule in the server was no doxing, and nobody wanted to follow that rule. Everybody kept leaking people and shit. Then Simon was claiming he owned the VC and server even when I told him we were the owner. Yeah. And then next, this fucking weirdo, Caden Flames, who is currently, in this point in time in this year, spamming people on Cash Chat, like scamming. He's a Cash App scammer. I said, why the fuck did you unfriend me? And he said, can you send me Ruby's nudes, please? And I was like, hell no. And he was like, please? And I was like, fuck no. Because that's fucking weird, and two, why the fuck would he want them? Like, that's crazy as fuck he's saying that to me. As you can see, I have the Pat God profile picture on. This is when I was, like, tapping into my packing part of my whole thing. And I do regret doing that a lot. It was fucking crazy and cringe as hell. But I wasn't really even doing it. I was using voice mod at the time, but yeah. I was still a mobile at this point in time. Oh. The fuck did you unfriend me? Yeah, pretty much, yeah, he wanted her nudes, I guess, to, like, set up a exposed video or some shit. Crazy. And if we move on to this dude Rocco was a femboy I was cheating on Ruby with, and she found out, and she screenshotted it and leaked it, and I was embarrassed. And then I just gave up and went to fucking Jada, aka me, aka Autumn, which I regret now doing because this was bullshit. I should never have took her ass back multiple times. But I was mean to her because she was a hoe. She was cheating on me this time, point in time. Why though? She did nothing wrong, and I didn't respond. I just blocked him. Oh, and this part, so we're getting to the last three. This is when, so this was, I think this was sometime either in October or September. Ruby had gotten so tired of me fucking cheating that she replaced me with a guy named Aqua, which I was very, very hurt about. And like I said, the entire reason she did this was because I cheated on her multiple times. And from the looks of it, that profile picture, it looks like the trio one where they had where Blaze, her, and Aqua were matching. Like I said, the entire reason she said this, I'm still in love with you. I'm just trying to find myself, trust you again. You keep messing up. That is true. I did keep messing. I messed up a lot with her, and that's what caused me to lose her all the time. But I'm not gonna mess up this time. I know I say that, but I think it's been a couple days and she's seen I'm like starting to understand where she's coming from with that she wants me to be with her, and if I want to be with her I have to like stay loyal to her, which I will do. It's a new year, and I look back at this and I'm like, I should have been loyal to her and this would never happen. So yeah, this was when that point happened. And then I sent that to Blaze, and he said, I don't know why you believe her. She's not getting back with you. She likes having you around because she likes having a lot of guys around. I don't believe that's true. Notice how she's the only girl on the server. She's using you. That's why I told you to date someone else. You're wasting your time believing that Ruby's going to date you one day. Well, she's not using me. She only wants someone. She literally dumped her IRL boyfriend Cameron for me. And she wants to move. She wants to have a life with me. I know she wants to because she was actually planning on coming down here and seeing me, but I fucked all that up. But she's not using me. She's tired of the cheating. That's the problem. She just gets fed up with the cheating and she just finds somebody else. That's the entire reason she did all this. And now that I know that, I feel like a complete asshole for treating her the way I did and cheating on her and not like showing her loyalty. Anyway, this is the last one. This was April 20th, 2025. So this was last year. April. Actually, this was April was a month ago. So this was that month a year ago. 28th. Dazed and confused. I'm just done trying. She wants to be with me. She'll be with me. If she doesn't want to be with me, I'll go find someone who does. It's not that big of a deal anymore. LOL, you're friends with Ruby now? So you're both retarded. LOL. The crazy this dude was literally matching with her and said that she was retarded. Dude. And yeah. This dude can't be talking when not only I did cheat on her, but this motherfucker I caught him cheating multiple times, and I'm the one who told her, and she's the one who cussed him the fuck out. So he can't be talking. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the screenshots from 2024 before I met Detonator. I hope y'all enjoyed this little debunk video. This is the last one I will be making. And if you all enjoyed this, make sure to hit the like button and comment below what you think. And I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and peace.